We are on page 192. We're going to continue with properties of multiplication, the associative property and the commutative property. So for each example, you're gonna take a look at how the situation, the diagram, and the expressions are. So the situation, the diagram, and the expressions are related. What do they have to do with one another? So for example 1, here's the situation. A rectangle has side lengths A centimeters and B centimeters. If the A centimeter side is the base, then the area is A times B, or area times base. I guess I shouldn't call it area and base, it's just A and B. A times B centimeters squared, or square centimeters. If the B side is the base, then the area is B times A square centimeters. So remember, we've talked about how you should just rotate your images, your shapes, sometimes to get a better grasp of that. So whether B or A are your base determines which one you list first in the multiplication problem. So that was the situation. This is the diagram. So if the A centimeter side is the base, then the area is A times B square centimeters. If B is the base, then it's B times A. These are equivalent expressions. And these are equivalent or equal because no matter what order you multiply them in, you would get the same answer. For example 2, here's the situation. We have A trucks, so an unknown amount of trucks. There are B boxes in each truck. There are C soccer balls in each box. Here are 2 ways to find the total number of soccer balls, the smallest unit in the situation. So we have the number of boxes times the number of balls in each box, or the number of trucks times the number of balls in each truck. Here's a diagram. You can see the trucks, A trucks. So if there were 3 trucks, B boxes in each truck, 4 boxes in each truck, and then the C soccer balls in each box. So the equivalent expression could look like this. A times B, so trucks times boxes, and then that result times C, or A times the result of B times C. These are both equivalent. You'd get the same calculation or answer no matter how you calculate it. So again, this is the commutative property of multiplication for any numbers A and B. A times B is the same as B times A, either order. For example, 4 times 7 is the same or equivalent to 7 times 4. The associative property is represented here for any numbers A, B, and C. So this was example 2. A times B times C is equivalent to A times B times C. For example, 6 times 2 times 5 is the same or equivalent as 6 times 2 times 5. This would be 12 times 5, and this would be 6 times 10, and you get the same answer.